Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, today we'll be doing crow pose, also known as Bakasana. So guys, now I'll tell you the benefits. Before we start any pose, we should know the benefits. So the first benefit is that it increases your arm strength and it will make you these big muscles. Okay, so the second thing is it increases your focusing strength. And the last benefit is balancing. And now, if you look at someone, the first thing that will come in your mind is, oh my God, it's so difficult. But if you practice it regularly and you know how to do it, you'll say, it's so easy. So now we'll do few exercises, basically a warm up before we do the crow pose, and I'm gonna teach you the crow pose into steps. So let's begin. So guys, now let's come in our plank position. So now you can just stretch, go forward in a cobra pose. Stretch your back. Okay. So now remember guys, your legs should be a little apart and your arms should be below your shoulder. So now let's hold it for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Down. So now guys, I think we have enough arm strength to do our Bakasana and crow pose. You would call it crow pose or Bakasana. So now let's just stretch our arms a little. Okay, stretch them. Okay, so now we are ready for the first position of our crow pose, also known as Bakasana. So guys, our first pose to learn a crow pose is we have to go in a frog position. But remember, you have to do a crow pose, but not a frog. Wait, the frog has to tell me something. Wait. Okay. So guys, the frog does not want to open his legs that wide. So let's help him and close your legs a little bit. So now get your hands in your legs. Now your elbow should be touching your inner thigh. It should be a bit low, like over here, and it can lift it. So your hand should be facing towards the front, not at the side, nor at the back. So now what you have to do is a simple thing. You just have to jump a little high. And guys, but before you do this, you should always remember that you should not put your head weight towards the front or the back. Because if you do that, you can fall and get a bad head injury. So if you fall towards the back, anything could happen. There's a point, like a edge over there, you can get hurt on your head. So be careful. Your space should be has no things like beside you or behind you, just like me. So I have an open space here. So guys, let's do it. So first let's come in our frog position and we'll do it 10 times. And jump. 1. Make sure your toes pointed. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So guys, the reason why I did these jumps before doing the crow pose, just because it's a beginner, it's not an easy pose that you can just do it like that. It's like a difficult pose for beginners. So we just have to start from the easy level to the bigger level. So as we have done the first pose, let's move on to the next. So now let's do the second step, which is so we did our the jumps we had to do. So now what do we have to do? Our legs should be more higher than before. Like it was here, so now it should be there. So now we just have to hold it for 5 seconds. I think that's good for a beginner or a person that has just started it. So yeah, so let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. So now let's do it at least 3 times, this thing. So I've done it first time. Now let's do it the second time. Okay, let's do it in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. So let's do it the final time. And the next step would be the final thing, the crow pose. If you're not okay right now, you can just rewind the video and do the same thing again. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, remember we're focusing, because now we have to focus to balance. So now you can get anything to focus. So I have these things in my mat. I just pluck it out. So I'll just keep it over here, and focus on them. That I can hold my position. So now let's do it. Now we can at least do it for 6 seconds, as it is a bit easier now. Or maybe 7 seconds would be okay. So here it goes. Just focus on the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, done. Now guys, let's do it 2 times, as it's a little bit hard to balance it, so now let's do it the second time. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So guys, as we are done with our last step, the final step. So now guys, the last step is you should subscribe and like my video. And in the next video, I'll give the shout outs. You can just write a done in the comment box and we'll get a shout out in the next video.